You can't
get it.
The Cowboys can recover and handed it off here to Tony Pollard.
That boy cutting up.
Give him 20. Ooh. By the way, Ezekiel Elliott did start this game.
As he should have.
He would finish this drive with a touchdown.
Listen, the best 1-2 punch in the game. You get Zeke to get the tough yards. Pollard gets the explosive plays. You're good to go.
Elliott's 5th of the year. Let's go to the second quarter. Cowboys up 13-3.
Who are you throwing the ball to? Is that Zeke?
Pass game.
Oh, Pollard?
Pollard to pass.
Okay.
On 30-yard touchdown connection. Prescott to Pollard. Prescott's 150th career.
You know, a check down to get you a touchdown.
It can. Next Cowboys drive.
No, we didn't do the Aaron Rodgers play.
Oh, look at CeeDee Lamb in this catch.
That was the Aaron Rodgers play. That happened. You know, Jared Cook did the same thing to the Cowboys with Aaron Rodgers, exact same play.
Yes. 7% on the completion probability. Thanks to Next Gen Stats powered by AWS.
That OBJ talk got him balling, huh?
He's defying the odds. More on that still to come.
Uh-oh. Is it 1 o'clock or is it 4 o'clock?
All right, game? Kirk. What do we got here in the third quarter?
It looks like it's Dak doing something special again.
3rd and 14. Dak Prescott.
No, he didn't.
One-on-one with the linebacker.
Listen,
JD.
Walk in.
Match.
Okay, this is now they've gone. Look, exactly. Jordan shrug. Y'all doing too much. You know he can't cover me.
Longest play of Pollard's career.
Pollard's been balling. He's trying to get that bread.
From Dak. Boy.
No.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Dante Fowler.
Is this a 1 o'clock game or a 4 o'clock?
It is a 4 o'clock game.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then Zeke.
That's what they got. That's what they pay you all that money for.
Second TD of the day. How about 40? Hanging 40 on the Vikings. 40-3. And so now when you look at the Vikings, who, you know, it's just their second loss of the season, but those two losses have now come from the Eagles and the Cowboys.
And they weren't at 1 o'clock.
And the toughest teams that they have played this season. They now are the only team with an 8-2 record to have a negative point differential. They are -2 now in point differential, yet they've got a... Now, that comes from playing a lot of close games and then losing big here.
They played the Buffalo Bills really well. I think this, and this is the thing. You're coming off a big emotional win over the Buffalo Bills, which a lot of people have ranked as the top team in the National Football League. So you're amped up about that one. And then you had to come and play another tough team to a team that lost a tough game the week before. So, you know, maybe they probably prepared the right way. It's just a little bit more energy coming from the Dallas Cowboys because they needed to get this one, right? But this is my problem. Kirk Cousins doesn't play well if it's not 1 p.m. And I don't know, for whatever reason, people say it's primetime.
Come on,
I'm just being honest. You can look at it. Sometimes it is. I don't understand why. But you got to figure that out. With the offensive line, look at this. He's getting harassed. Justin Jefferson didn't get open. You're going to have to figure those things out because as you go down the stretch, right, and as the games start to get a little tighter and they start to flex games, start to get to the playoffs, you're going to need your guys to show up in big games. You're going to have to play Dallas again. The football gods always do this. You know that the football gods always put you against an opponent that kind of handled you a little bit. You got to be able to go back and try to right that wrong. Let's see if they could do it here, you know, in a couple months or so.
Why did you say CeeDee Lamb made that catch over on the sideline?
Because, you know, they've been talking about OBJ.
All right, and the talk is continuing.
Uh-oh, they went crazy today. In the eyes, when I see you.
Look at Tank. Tank said, yeah, they sure did. Make the right decision.
Who's they? That's what I'm trying to figure out who they is. Is it us? Is that what it is? The pronouns? They, him, her, us,
so
Cowboys?
CeeDee Lamb is obviously, has been, you know, Dak's guy this year, right, in the absence of Amari Cooper. You bring Odell Beckham Jr. in. You like the fit with Dallas?
Oh, I love the fit. I think Odell brings you another explosive piece. Remember, Amari Cooper, once he left, right?
Yeah.
It kind of messed everything up a little bit. Michael Gallup goes to number 2.
Well, he was on the shelf for the first part of the year.
CeeDee Lamb is the one guy. They're leaning on him. Now you bring Odell back. He becomes the new Amari Cooper, as we see here. This was the last time we saw him making big-time plays and splash plays for my Rams. Shout out to the Rams. Go Ramley. But he now sets everyone back up. CeeDee Lamb goes back to being the number 2, right, where he'll dominate most corners. Then you have Michael Gallup being the number 3. Then you have the running game. You have your tight end Schultz. All of a sudden now you have an explosive offense where you could throw a guy like this a slant. He can take it to the house.
Do you worry, though, that messes with the mojo that they found with Zeke and with Pollard and with the commitment to getting those guys involved, you know, more so?
No, it's going to take time to get him going, right? And it didn't mess up with the mojo last year. He's a team player. He's going to go in and kind of fit in where he needs to. I'm excited to see where he signs because, again, it's a lot of teams that are bidding for his talent.
Yeah. No question. So see if they make some visits here. Sounds like Jerry Jones talked about a visit is happening with the Dallas Cowboys. So we'll see how it happens here. But look at what the Cowboys have coming up. A matchup against the Giants, of course, on Thanksgiving. That'd be pretty interesting. Maybe a fight for Odell's services.
Maybe.
Right there.
I'm excited to see it.
All right, well, let's take you back to what the Giants were up to today as they perhaps make their pitch to bring Odell Beckham Jr. back. Daniel Jones comes in 6 games without a turnover.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Well,
see, I knew you set it up. I knew something bad was going to happen. Who is this running with the ball?
That's Aiden.
No, what is he doing? He's supposed to be rushing the quarterback. He dropped him?
Well, check it out.
Fool me once, shame on me.
Looks like he's going to rush the quarterback off the left side, and Andrew Thomas then backs in.
Wow.
Daniel Jones loses sight of him, doesn't see him, and look at that grab, though.
Yeah, you pick off Daniel Jones and Aaron Rodgers. Come on now.
Snaps the longest active no interception streak, 154 straight attempts for Daniel Jones without a pick. And the Lions were taking advantage of all mistakes today. Jamal Williams, a beast at the goal line, MJD.
One of the toughest running backs to tackle here. He embodies what a physical, tough team run through you.
And is now past Barry Sanders for the most rushing touchdowns in the Lions' first 10
Barry
games.
had some ones a little bit longer than 3 to 4 yards, though.
Well, that's fair. He could make a 3-yard run. Look.
He does. Wow, watch out!
Yeah, watch out. Yeah, this was part of the comeback effort for the Giants. Daniel Jones to Isaiah Rodgers. Hit by Will
get
Harris.
another one?
Pops it out. Fumble recovered. Lions win it. Their 3rd in a row. First 3-game win streak since 2017. 31-18 the final.
Oh, no.
Well, we can't play at Orchard Park.
Why not?
Well, because the snow is like as tall as Josh Allen. 77 inches of snow out there in Orchard Park. So to Detroit, we had to go to play this game.
Oh.
It was a little bit out of sync for the Bills early on. Stephon Diggs wasn't getting targeted a bunch.
I need my touches.
That's what, you know what?
I need my touches.
Just Josh Allen's going to find it.
Get up. Oh, there you go, Stephon. Hey, good things happen when you throw him the ball.
First catch of the game.
It's crazy.
A touchdown, and he gets it done back in the end zone there. Let's go to the 3rd quarter now.
A lot of plays on that play call sheet.
Browns down 16-10. Jacoby Brissett tries the QB sneak.
Ooh.
To no avail. Bills take over their own 27 off that turnover on downs. Devin Singletary in for a 5-yard score. By the way, James Cook had some nice runs in this game too. Bills up 22-10. Browns just trying to chip shot field. Nothing going right for Cleveland today.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb was bottled up.
They were ready to play in Buffalo, man. What'd you say?
They were ready to play in Detroit.
Yeah, they weren't ready to play in Detroit. We were ready to play in Buffalo.
That's it.
And we had to, it throws you off a little bit.
Let's go to the 4th quarter. 25 seconds left in regulation. Browns down 31-16. PJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Yeah.
Felt like a garbage time touchdown,
I mean,
right?
is it though? I mean, he's from that area, went to Michigan.
Well, yeah, his mom in the stands.
Get the ball, let's go!
And look at Ronnie Ayers.
Oh!
Yeah, nearly recovered that.
That's a heck of, that right there gets you. That second, I don't know how they could kick the ball, get that second.
Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it does. That's the best you can get.
So the ball goes out of bounds, and the Bills snapped a 2-game losing streak, 31-23. And so the Bills, they kind of followed a weird route from air traffic control. They kind of passed over Cleveland in a bit of a W kind of situation.
I love these social media teams. That's very creative. That's awesome.
Good, man. It's good.
On the other side of the lake.
And so the Bills will head back to Detroit for Thanksgiving. And a reminder to you that on Thanksgiving, you can get up with the Game Day Morning crew. Rich Eisen of the gang, get you ready for a holiday feast. Full day of football, and that all starts with Game Day Morning, presented by Lowe's, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on NFL Network. Well,